Hello, my name is Dr. Danya Bushwereb. I'm a consultant from medicine at Emirates, and today we're going to speak about addiction to stress. Most people know or hear about addictions, the famous addictions in the world. We all hear about addiction to drugs, to alcohol, to video games, to chocolate, sweets, chocoholics, and stuff. But it's there's also another addiction called addiction to stress. So some people might suffer from this problem and they're not even aware about that. So how do you know that you're really addicted to stress? You need to ask yourself these questions. What is the nature of your work? If in case if you're working, are you doing a very busy job where you're always on the run, you're always on your feet? For example, like if you're working in a real estate and you're getting like loads of calls, loads of meetings, you work in the human resources, again, you get like loads of unscheduled jobs and meetings and tasks to do. Do you work in an urgent care department? Are you like a doctor of, for example, anesthetic or anything like this, where you're always having the adrenaline in your body pumped? You always have that rush of adrenaline. And to be honest, people who choose these kind of jobs, they choose it because they find this very they enjoy it actually, and they get like they like the rush of the adrenaline. They find it very attractive, these kind of jobs, and that what yeah, as I said, like that attracts them to this job, and that's why they enjoy it, they like it. The only thing with these kinds of jobs, for example, like a doctor job, or like, for example, as I said, like other jobs where you're always doing like multitasking and doing stuff, apart from you're gonna enjoy it because every day you get something different. But on the long term, if you don't get the frequent and regular breaks, you might end up getting addicted to stress. And a lot of people who are doing these jobs, they end up finding it so hard and so difficult to unwind on their days off. Okay, especially if they're, for example, if they're a mom or a father and they have kids, and especially if they work full time. So on their days off, of course, they said that how can I relax? And I have kids. I need to cook all of their meals, like 5 meals, and or I have to like look at my kids, and I need to clean the home. I need to do the laundry. So my day off actually it is work. And I'm finding like loads of work at home. It has accumulated. I'm waiting for the day off to finish it. Especially if I need to teach my kids, I need to do this. I need to go and buy stuff. So that's a very, very busy weekend. And that's why they struggle to unswitch, especially if they have been doing a very busy job and they're already used to stress. So they end up like doing loads of things during the weekend, and even if they don't have something during the weekend, they have to create something because their body get used to this kind of adrenaline level or this kind of cortisol level, because we all know that when you're at stress, your body produces cortisol and adrenaline, so your body becomes addicted to this. So yeah, you need to ask yourself, how is your weekend? Do you manage to get at least 1 hour when your mind is so relaxed, you're not doing anything, you're going to the gym, you're just like exercising, you're doing yoga, you're having your me time, whether you want to have like a facial mask, a hair mask, you want to have a nice relaxing hot bath, anything, like just relaxing a little bit. Or even just having a coffee, chatting with your partner, going with your friends, chatting with your sister, or anything like a trusted friend, and you're having that relaxing, tranquilizing moment, like practicing mindfulness meditation, whatever you want to do. Do you get that, or do you find yourself you're unable to relax? Because that's the main complaint I get from a lot of patients who suffer from anxiety and struggle to sleep, and even like on the long term, of course, people will get depressed after that. They tell me that I struggle to unwind, even if I don't have anything to do, even I finish all of my tasks during the day off, which I have, I still have to create something to do. I cannot relax. That's why the brain got used to this kind of cortisol, a stressful level. They have to create something. So that means basically they are addicted to stress. So your ability to generate power is directly proportional to your ability to relax. On the short term, people who are always on the run and always stressed and always like they can work and function under stress. On the short term, that's fine, they can do it. But on the long term, they end up having as I said, like struggling to sleep. They cannot have the 8 hours sleep. They end up being exhausted, they end up being tired, and even like the energy to give to work. They struggle with it, and they start even not enjoying life, and they start even not enjoying the job which they're doing. So what can we do? A lot of people say, well, what can I do? Well, I'm a mom. I have my days off and I have loads of things to do. First of all, plan. Plan your weekends. Say, well, for example, I'm having a weekend will be tomorrow, right? Saturday and Sunday. What I'm gonna do? Okay, I have like a few meals I need to cook. I need to go to the shops and do and finish my shopping. Plan it. Plan when you have your relaxing moments, when your relaxing hour. Plan when you go to the gym, when you have like your time, for example, your me time. So that's very important. You have to plan to relax as much as you have to plan to do work. Another thing also, you have to finish all of the tasks. If you have tasks you need to do, whether it was at home or whether it was socially or at work, try to finish them, because if you don't finish them, that will burn you out. That will be always like playing on your head that I have to do this, and that can create stress for you even on the hours when you want to relax. So finish everything, and then after that you feel, oh, okay, I finished, now I can have my relaxing moment. And when you have your relaxing moment, even if you feel like you have the urge that you need to do something, you need to answer that task, you need to look at your email, your work email, even during your day off, try not to do it. Tell yourself, I shouldn't do it, because if I do it and then after that I cannot really focus on my work. I'm not going to be fit to practice after that. So this is, as you can see, this picture is very bad. So imagine somebody is going on their holiday or having their nice relaxing moment, and they're still working. So basically he's not going to do his work properly, and also he's not going to enjoy his holiday. So and on the long term, his work will the efficacy and he's not going to be productive at his work, and because he's going to end up being burned out. So how can we do it? If you're if you're working in an environment where this is how it is, for example, you get contacted on your days off, you feel like you have like loads of emails on your day off, you have to do this and do that. First of all, always the change has to be within. It has to be from inside of you. Try to be the best colleague you want to have. Like, try always to be kind to your colleagues. For example, I try my colleague on his day off, I try not to contact as much as I can. I try, even when I see my colleague, I try to make sure, well, did you have a week? What did you do on your weekend? Did you have a nice weekend? And try to make sure that all of your colleagues are having like relaxing weekends or relaxing days off with their family. And even for yourself, of course, you have to make sure that you need to take care of yourself, because if we don't take care of ourselves, it's difficult for others also to take care of us. Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed my this video, and if you have any comments, please just put them in the comment section. Thank you very much. Bye.